Right, it's only the third time I'm trying to start doing this video. Had it on mute again, which I did last time when I was doing live. Um, this morning I started a video which was me packing a load of parcels in my granny trolley, saying I've got to go to the parcel shop, and I kind of thought this is really dull. Um, so I sort of jacked that one, and we're going to go through what I've sold on Amazon in the past 30 days. So I am going to whip through these and just give you an idea of I mainly focus on quarter four. I don't do a lot any other time of the year, send in the odd bit, and I don't actually do that much. I can show you my graph. A couple of months ago it was at around 300 for the month, and now it's at 500. If you can, if that's going to focus, probably won't. 500. So this last 30 days, I'm going to show you all the products that have sold for me, and I'll give you the price that I sold them at. I'm hoping the microphone sounds a bit better. I think I've finally sussed out where it should be, so you don't suddenly sound like you're in a wind tunnel because I'm breathing through my nose. But I played some of my old lives back, and all you can hear is because of I'm obviously breathing through my nose onto the mic. Right, okay, let's get going. I've got 21 items, and I am going to whip through them. Where are we? Right, here we go. Elefun. Right, yeah, Elefun. Yeah, I only recently started picking these up. Never used to send these in. Got this little tip off Faye and Simon. I think I saw them sending it in. Would have bought this for £1. And look at that, used from 29.95. I sold it for 17.95. So the price has gone up. I was well happy with 17.95 to be honest, because I would have picked it up for £1 at a car boot. So yeah, there you go. It just goes to show what you can get and how the price can vary. The next one is a Juice Jumbo. This was a part. This was some RA which I got. I saw them in Sainsbury's a year ago for a fiver, and I kind of thought, well, you can't really go wrong with that. I kept one for myself, and I think I sent a couple in. The only thing with it is that it does have an internal battery, so you have to fill in quite a lot of stuff for not hazmat, but because it has a battery in it, you have to specify that. But it was a nice small thing to pack. Filled a space, and that's sold for 15. So I'm not giving you profit on these. I mean, I suppose you could roughly take, like, if that's 15, maybe assume that I get 750 from it and take off what I bought. So I bought that for a fiver. So probably only about two three quid profit. Right, this one would have been either a boot fair or a charity shop pickup for maximum like 2-3 quid. It sold for 34.99, which is a bit bonkers. Can't quite believe that. Was it new? Doesn't details. It doesn't say whether it was new or not. I got no idea, but it's still a good price. I sent in a load of these wash jigs, and then I got the fear that they wouldn't sell, but it did, and it sold for 34.99. Currently unavailable. Must have been the only one who had it. Cluedo. I sold this for 17.99. I'm assuming that I had it new. Let's see if I can actually look this stuff up. I'm looking at my phone, so details. No, it doesn't tell me anything. I could go back into my my inventory, but yeah, let's just assume that's new. So yeah, that would have cost only £1 or £2. This was new. It was picked up from a charity shop, probably for a couple of quid, and that sold for 22, which is about what it is now. Yeah, got a good price for that. this one, which is I always will pick these up if I can. They used to go for a bit more actually, I think. Um, yeah, they're selling at the moment for new and used from 34.95. I imagine that will just be used. If it was new, it'd be an absolute fortune. I sold it for 34.99, and again would have picked it up for. Well, I've got a few of them to be honest, and I probably would have picked it up for under a fiver. Pointless board game. I sold this for a tenner, which wasn't a great price, and that may well have been new. I know I had a new one and I had a used one, so I'm assuming the new one is sold. But I would have picked it up for a couple of quid. All these games and jigsaws are kind of like two quid. Right, moving on. Another was jig. Currently unavailable. See, these things are unavailable, and I'm sure they're pretty collectible. So this is where the rank can throw you a bit of a curveball, because you get your crazy wasgage collectors, and you do get people well into puzzles. But that's sold for $24.99, so well worth sending up this time of year. This one was actually to fill a box. I normally sell these on eBay, and I'd packed an Amazon box, and one of them, the shipment had got split for some reason. I can't quite remember why. Either it was the type of clothes, the type of item, like it was all toys, and then there was something else. Or it was a large item that goes to different shipping centres. So yeah, this was a last minute lot replacement. This sold for $12.99. So I mean, I picked these up for about a quid, I think. Right, whizzing through. This was a nice find. This was new, but it was found at an indoor kind of indoor boot fair they call it. It's more like a jumble sale, but it was lots of traders, lots of professional sellers. But I got this and another game for a fiver each, and the other game is coming up. I sold this for $39.99, so still around about that price. This sold rather well, and it would have been used. I do sell the parts for this on eBay, because it's a difficult one when you buy at a boot fair. It's always got bits missing, so you take a few buys to actually get you a full box of this, full game. What am I trying to say? There's always bits missing, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, this did sell for £33. It would have been used as well. £33 for a used Monopoly game. Okay, moving on. You see, this is amazing. This one was new. I know this was new, and that sold for 16. So you compare that 33 used to that new. But there you go. It just shows you can't. New doesn't mean anything. This one was part of a huge Lego haul which I had, and there just happened to be this here. I think it was was it part of the haul, or I might have got it at a boot fair for I think I got this one at a boot fair actually for 2 or 3 quid. Anyway, that's sold for $39.95. I was a bit worried it wouldn't go because it's like an old thing, but it was new and sealed, so yeah, $39.95 that went. And next one is the other Switch game, so that was a fiver as well. And I thought this might sell for more, but it goes to show more than the other one. Goes to show how little I know about games, because that sold for $27.99. I mean, I'm just thinking, it's kind of like what have we done there? It's Mario and one of the Mario characters, but yeah, it doesn't mean anything. So yeah, $27.99 from a fiver. Again, another one which I was surprised about, because this was used. New selling for $24.99. I sold it for $34.99, and that would have been used, wasn't new. So yeah, amazing markup. Again, 3-4 quid. Some books. I don't do too well on books, but there's a couple in here. The Hobbit gift set. It's really, I sold this as like new. I wouldn't normally do that. Normally sell as very good, but it really was very, very nice. Would have picked it up for maybe 3 or 4 quid, maybe less. I can't remember. And that sold for $19.95. So yeah, good markup on that. Will always sell this, always goes. One that I don't know whether it always goes is this, and this was a charity shop pickup, and I probably paid too much for this. It sold for £13.19. So, I don't generally put stuff up there if it's not getting more than a tenner, maybe a little bit less than a tenner, because it's just not worth it. They'll eat away. If you're putting something up for a tenner and you're paying a fiver in fees, roughly in fees, you're going to practically have had to bought it for nothing to make any money on it. So, this I think this cost like £3 maybe. I've sold it for £13.19. What's that? £6.50. You probably made about a quid or two on it. So, books. I'm still scratching my head on books. Really, I know the rank I'm looking for. I know the type of thing I want, but I very rarely find it. And when I do, it's normally too expensive. So, went to the charity shops today actually, because that was going to be the other part of my boring. Here's my parcels in my granny trolley video, and it was just try and do some sourcing. But I went in 4 charity shops. And there's a couple of things I noticed. One was I got the feeling like I think a reseller's been in here, because up on the shelf, I was looking at the games and there were just the 3 original Scenits, just there, and I thought someone's coming here and just dumped all their stock that they can't shift. And the other one was like, I couldn't even find anything to begin to want. So, the best thing I saw, I think, was a fat face plaid shirt, but it was £8.99. There was an Adidas really faded top, really like poor condition. That was £9, and there was a Chelsea training top with Caribou on it, like splodged on it, which is like the League Cup. It's like the rubbish cup, and that was £6. So I thought I'd come home and do this. Cheer myself up. So 3 more. Simpsons Seen It. This sold. I think this was new. I sold it for £32.90. I'm pretty sure I got that new, and that would have been a boot fair pickup. Next one is some RA, and I've been shifting these on eBay, and they've been slowly sort of dribbling out over the last year. I've got to make sure that I've still got them on eBay actually, because they go on eBay for about £20. I think I picked them up for like £3 each in Sainsbury's, and I've probably got about 30 or 40 of them. So they've slowly been trickling along, which has been quite nice. They're pretty rubbish actually. It's just like a book in a cover, but there you go. Someone likes it. And lastly, oh no, not lastly. Oh no, we've got 2 more. Yeah, this one I was looking at this the other day, sort of worrying that it wouldn't sell, but it has sold. Car boot pickup. I remember paying quite a bit for this, so that might mean £4 or £5. I can't remember, to be honest. Sold for £16.99. So glad it's gone. It was used. And this one is lastly. This was new, bought at a boot fair, but new, probably about £3 or £4. It sold for £24.99. So some good stuff there. I mean, I really should try and do Amazon a bit more, and I think I will do. There's a couple of things I want to try on Amazon. One is just trying to source more for it. That is my weakness at the moment. I think it's blatantly clear, because I'm coming on here every day going, I haven't really sourced anything. So I've got to get out there and source. And I might try some other areas apart from, I'm gated in DVDs, but I might try some other areas apart from toys and books, just to investigate them. I've got an idea, but I'm absolutely clueless about them, so I'm just going to go into Amazon and search the category, see what sells, and then see if I can sort of reverse search and see if I can find any of that stuff in in shops online or whatever. So we'll see how that goes. Don't want to waste too much time on it. I had this time last year I got FBA Wizard, and it didn't work for me. I may not have been at the right stage. But there you go. That is my 21 sales from Amazon. They've all pretty good profit, because they've all been picked up fairly cheap, like under a fiver, and all selling at pretty much over 20 quid, the majority of those. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's a bit better than looking at some parcels in a granny trolley. Um, I think I might change how I do my videos because it is quite difficult doing them every day. Maybe after I'm going to have a little break around Christmas time, so I won't be doing anything because I don't want to worry about it over Christmas. But after Christmas, I might change to like maybe 2 or 3 a week. It is kind of getting to the stage now where I'm thinking um, it, it's occupying my time trying to think of something to put on, and I didn't really want that to happen. What would be great is if you can think of anything that you'd like to see, do let me know, and I'll try and shove it on, or let me know whether you like what I'm doing or whether you want it different. That'd be good as well. But for now, that's all. Take care. I hope you have a good day. See you later.